Assalamu alaikum. Dear students of class Matric, hope you are doing well. I am your teacher Nida Naqvi and this is your online virtual class organized by Metropolitan School. Today we are going to study about poem which is on page number 61 in your book. Okay, and poem name is King Bruce and the Spider. Here I have an introduction of the poet for you. This poem is written by Elsa Koch. She was born in London in 1880 and she was died in 1889. She started writing at the age of 14, she started writing at the age of 14, but her works appeared at age of 17 in the books or in the newspapers. Fine. So this poem is about a king, Bruce, which was a king of Scotland. King Bruce was a king of Scotland. And if you talk about stanza number 1, okay, I'm going to read a stanza for you. Open page number 61 in your books. King Bruce of Scotland flung himself down in a lonely mood to think. This true, he was mourned and wore a crown, but his heart was beginning to sink. Here in the stanza number 1, poet has said that Elsa Cook said that King Bruce, who was king of Scotland, his heart was very desperate. Why? He was sitting alone, okay, and tried to think, okay. Even he has crown, he has authority, he has power, but he was feeling very hopeless, okay, in his stanza number 1. And come on in stanza number 2. Okay, for he had been trying to do a great deed to make his people glad. He had tried and tried but couldn't succeed, so become quite sad. Okay, in stanza number 2, good deed means any good work. Good deed. In stanza number 2, poet is saying that he was trying to do good for his people to make them happy and glad. Glad means happy. He tried many times but he couldn't succeed. That's why he was feeling quite sad today. Now come on stanza number 3. He flung himself down in a low despair, as grieved as man could be, and after a while, as he pondered there, I will give it all up, said he. He was sitting alone, okay, in stanza number 3. She said, he is sitting alone and thinking that I should give up. Should, pondered word is used in the stanza. Pondered means think. He was thinking that he should give up. Give up something. Leave. Okay. Okay. He was thinking that he has tried a lot and now he should leave all the good deeds to make people happy, and he was you can say he was giving up. Okay, he was giving up. Now come on stanza number 4. Now just at the moment a spider dropped while its silken cobweb blew, and the king in the midst of his thinking stopped to see what the spider would do. Okay, in stanza number 4, okay, suddenly then when he was thinking all these to give up, just a moment, okay, just that moment, a spider dropped from a ball, okay, dropped from a ball, and the king stopped thinking there and look at the spider, what would it do to climb on the cobweb. Cobweb means spider home, okay. And here is another word which is used in stanza number 4, which is silken glue. Have you ever seen the silken glue by which a spider is used to fly or used to do it here and there? Have you ever seen? I hope you have seen it in your homes, in your schools, in your cupboards, okay? You have seen silken glue like this, which is used by a spider. I'm just drawing it, okay, for your convenience. For example, this is a spider and this is silken glue, which is very light and in weight, okay, and it is look like a thin thread, okay, thin thread like a glue, just glue is dropping from the top, you can say it in a simple words, okay. So suddenly he thought, what will the spider do? Okay, now in stanza number 5, there was a long way up to the ceiling dome, and it hung by a rope so fine that how it would get to be cobweb home, King Bruce could not dive in. Okay, King Bruce was quite worried that now spider has fallen on the floor, and now how will he van back to the cobweb? In stanza number 4, he was waiting for the decision of the spider. You can say that decision. What will now the spider do to reach at the home? Okay, there is a word in the passage, in this stanza, if you can see, here is a word, ceiling doom. Ceiling mean? Ceiling, roof. Okay, doom is a shape. I am going to draw a shape for you. Okay. Dome shape, okay, curve from the top, which is curved from the top, dome shape, okay, because it was too long and a spider was here, it was too long distance, that's why King was thinking how can a spider reach there, okay, he was trying to watch it. Now I am going to explain you stanza number 6 and 7, in which a spider was now tried again, once again, okay, with great spirit, but unfortunately came down again on its real position, on its original position again. Now, the spider was feeling faint. Faint means unconscious, feeling unconscious. Okay, now spider was feeling unconscious, and his feet has now tired, and she was not feeling well. In stanza number 8 and 9. Okay, in stanza number 8 and 9, here, now at that time the king was thinking that now spider will give up, now he will not try to do it again, he will not climb again, but spider came get up with a new spirit and tried again, and king was counting his attempts, and spider attempts 9 brave attempts. Okay, king was counting attempts of the spider, which were 9. Okay, she attempts 9 times. It means she tried to climb to reach his cobweb 9 times. Okay, and it's a very hard for the spider, because she was feeling unconscious. Then he was thinking that now spider is going to give up, but suddenly he saw that spider had grew steadily. Here is a word in stanza. Okay, I'm going to write for you because it means came in senses. Okay, now in stanza number 7 and 6, as I have told you that at that time when spider came back on its position, spider was feeling unconscious. Okay, spider was feeling faint, but now when had grew steadily means when spider came in senses. Okay, now she tried again, and it was so surprising for the king. Okay, this moment was anxious mean An anxious movement, time of thinking, okay, and surprising. And it was so surprise for the king, because he was thinking that now she has attempted 9 times and she is going to give up. But he saw that he came into senses and tried again to climb the rope with great spirit. Now, in stanza number 10 and 11, okay, now this time when she started again with the great spirit, he traveled half yard higher. And then this was the motivational point for the spider. And then she traveled half yard higher than before. Then he is trying to do again, tried more and more, and she doesn't stop anywhere, and tried again and again, okay. And in stanza number 12 and 13, okay, 12 and 13, king sad cried, bravo, bravo. It's mean he was appreciating the spider. Keep it up, keep it up. So he was watching the spider, and suddenly he saw that spider entered in the cobweb. Cobweb, as I have told you, that spider house. Spider went into the cobweb with a great jump, okay. At the end of this, for example, here is a cobweb. Okay, here is a cobweb, and this is a silken glue. Okay, silken glue. यहाँ पे now spider was climbing, and here is a spider. Now he did a great jump and went into the cobweb, and king was appreciating the spider by saying bravo, bravo. It was this appreciating word for the spider by the king. And in this poem, what message we have learned, students? If we talk about the message of this poem, so the message of this poem is that we should never give up, okay. We should try again and again. Try again and again. In every walk of life, if you will give up, so you will not be succeeded, okay. So if you are willing to a successful person in your life, so you should try again and again, and by trying again and again, inshallah, you can get everything in your life. You can get any object, any objective, any goal of your life. So here is a message for all of us, that we shouldn't give up, okay. We shouldn't give up. We should try again and again, and inshallah you will get succeed in every walk of life by trying again and again. This was the great message that conveyed poet in this poem, and this is a great message for all of us, including me, okay. Now I am giving to assign your home task. You have to do the question answers. Here is a home task, okay. You have to do the question answers of poem, okay, and exercise. I am going to tell you page number, so it will be convenient for you. Question answer and exercise B, okay, which are idioms. Fine. And in grammar, you need to write a letter, as you have learned before. Letter writing, you have learned informal and formal letters before, so you can write easily this letter. This is an informal letter. Write a letter to your mother to grant permission for picnic, okay? And this is informal letter. I'm writing for your convenience, informal letter. Okay, so you have learned types of letter before in your second and first term. So now you can write it easily. You need to grant permission by your mother to go for a picnic. So it's so easy, you can write by yourself as we have done before. So this was your home assignment you need to do in your notebooks, and hope you will always remember the message of the poem, okay, which we have get today, that try again and again and never give up. Thank you.